Hey everyone, it's Carvalho, and today I want to introduce you and teach you how to use our brand new feature in Journalist AI called the custom article templates. So with this feature, pretty much you will have endless possibilities on the type of content you can create, and you will have unlimited flexibility on how it should be written and what should it contain. So let's jump to Journalist AI so I can teach you how to use it. So first things first, we need to come to our campaigns, okay? And you can either create a new campaign or you can use the one you have. Okay, I'm gonna use the default one right now for this example. And we need to come here where it says article templates, okay? And as you know, currently we have the pre-made templates, which are the SEO articles, the news articles, the YouTube to blog post, and the Amazon review, okay? So from now on, you will also have the custom template, okay? And to start creating our custom template, first we need to give it a name, and for the sake of this example, I will use a car reviewer. So this will be a car review article, okay? We will save this template so we can use it whenever we want, but now we first need to build it and configure it, okay? And we have two fields for this, okay? Let me just enable this one so you can see all of them. We have the generation prompt and we have the markdown outline, okay? These two fields serve different purposes, okay? And just so you can bear with me, we are creating a car review article, and I will start with the generation prompt. So in this prompt, we will input any relevant information we want. So let's just say you are a professional car reviewer, and you will write comparison articles between cars. Okay, so this is how we introduce it. Now we need to create variables. And what are variables? Variables are the inputs you will have to type when you are about to generate your article. So let's say this is a car review article. When you are about to generate a new article, let's say it's between car 1 and car 2, you will have two fields. One, so you can fill for the car 1, and this can be, for example, a Tesla Model X. And you will have the field for the car 2, which can be anything. It can be like, let's say, a Ferrari, whatever. So we need to first configure these variables, which is what the tool will ask you before generating the article. So let's just define the variables, and to define these variables you need to use these symbols here, two of them, okay? And let's just use, like, for example, car 1. Okay, and as you can see, it already detected the variable on the template, and you can see these variables car 1 can be replaced with actual text when creating content with this template, which is exactly what we want. And we will also use car 2, okay? In this case, we only want to create the comparison article for 2 cars, but it can be endless, okay? And you can even define more variables, like for example, let's say you have a local business like that cover many locations. You want to create a variable for location. Okay, so the possibilities here are really endless, and I will be updating this document in this video with new use cases and new examples, so you guys can have some orientation on this. But yeah, for this example, you are a professional car reviewer and you will write comparison article between cars, car 1 and car 2. Okay, and we can actually put it like this, between car 1 and car 2. Okay. Now, on the generation prompt, we can also define the language for the article, the articles will be written in English. You can also define a writing style or a tone of voice. Let's say we want to use you Jeremy Clarkson. Just so you know, this guy is like a car enthusiast. He used to have a show on TV about cars. I think that's how you write it, but I'm not really sure. And use his tone of voice. Okay, so as you can see, this is like you are like completely free to have the generation prompt you want. I think for this example we're good to go. Okay, like articles will be written in English. You will write articles with Jeremy Clarkson and use his tone of voice, and you are a professional car. Okay, that's all right. Now for the outline, this is where you will define the structure of the articles. Okay, so if you don't want to like define a structure and you just want to give it this generation prompt, you can. Okay. But with this outline option, you will have way more control of how the articles are generated and how they will be structured. Okay, so let's say for this article outline we want to start with an H1. Okay, and this is markdown language. Okay, so each heading, like this is an H1, this is an H2, this is an H3, and yeah, you should use this to define the headings. So let's start with an H1, and we'll put comparing. Now we're going to use the variable again, car1 with car2. All right, so this will be the heading, like the H1 introduction of the article, and it doesn't matter if the car1 is X or car2 is Y or Z. Okay, it will always start with this heading, comparing car1 with car2. Okay, and now for the outline we can also give them instructions. So as you can see here, to place an AI instruction, use the notation this. All right, so this will be an instruction for the AI. We're gonna copy this so it's just simpler. Okay, we'll paste this here, and I will give it this instruction. Here you should generate an introduction paragraph for the article. Yeah, okay, if you want 2 paragraphs, like and like you put like 2 introduction paragraphs for the article. I guess let's use this, like we will have 2 introduction paragraphs. Now we will have an H2 which will be the review of car1. Okay, so the first, like the second paragraph here, the first H2 should be the review of car1, and here we will use the instruction. Here you should make a review of car1, let's say. Use like 2 paragraphs for this. Okay, here let me just replace this to 1. Okay, here you should generate 1 introduction paragraph for, oh, not article, oh, for the article. Okay, H2 review of car1. Here you should make a review of car1, use 2 paragraphs for this. Now I guess I will just copy this because I want to do the same thing for car2. So I will just copy and paste and use review of car2, and you should make a review of car2. Now we want to generate another paragraph, another heading, which will be, let's say, the pricing, or like which one is faster. Okay, which one is faster. This will be our heading, and the instruction is in this paragraph you should look at both cars and say which one would be faster or make a better time in a racetrack. Okay, like sorry guys, I'm like just making things up, but yeah, this will work. And finally, we want the pricing. I guess we want a paragraph on the pricing to compare the price between the 2 cars. So we will give this instruction. Here you should compare the pricing of both cars and mention the retail value or retail price in US dollars, okay? But if you want in another currency like in euro, you can do it. You're fully free to customize it the way you want. And lastly, we want to have another H2 called I don't know, specs, okay? And for the instruction, I want you to create me a table comparing different specs of the car. You should compare the horsepower, let's say the weight of the car, and binary, I'm not even sure if it's like this, and fuel consumption, I guess. These are nice specs to compare. We close it, and let me just review it. Okay, H1, comparing car 1 with car 2. Here you should generate one introduction paragraph for the article. That's all right. Review of car 1. Here you should make a review of car 1. Use 2 paragraphs. Review of car 2. 2 paragraphs as well. Which one is faster? In this paragraph, you should look at both cars and say which one will be faster or make a better time in a racetrack. Pricing, you should compare the pricing of the 2 cars, and specs, I want you to create me a table. Alright, so we have our template ready. Okay, seems good. Car review article. So now we're gonna save this template. Okay, we just saved it, and you can see here you have like the normal ones. Oh, I saved it 2 times. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we have our templates here, the pre-made ones and yours. And to generate an article around it, you will see how it works now. You will just click here on car review article. And as you can see, we will have the 2 variables. And for car 1, we will use the Ferrari 458 Pista. And for the car 2, we will use the Porsche 911 992 GT3. Alright, so we have our 2 cars. We will add the article here. Okay, if you still want to do like some adjustments to the variables, you can, and if you want to adjust the template, you can as well. Okay, but yeah, we have our article ready to be generated. I will click generate article now, and this should be really fast. Okay, because for now it's not including links or images. It's coming soon and will be possible, but for now it's only working with text. So the generation will be super fast. And here we have our article, and if I open it, you can see that it will follow my instructions. So the H1 comparing car 1 with car 2. We have the introduction paragraph. It's following the writing style and tone of voice of that guy, Jeremy Clarkson. Alright, so this is also fully customizable. We have the 2 paragraphs review of car 1, and the heading, it's like review of car 1. And we have the 2 paragraphs for the review of the car 2, alright? The content doesn't really matter because this is just an example. We have the heading, which one is faster? And here we have it, on track, the Porsche undoubtedly. It's just so damn efficient, alright? So it's literally following my writing style. For the pricing, remember I asked him to give me the price in euros, alright? So let's talk money. The Ferrari, you're looking at upwards of 300 grand. The Porsche 180, alright? And finally, our heading about the specs, where we have the horsepowers, the weight, and the fuel consumption. Alright, so these are the custom articles. Like, as you can see, this is fully customizable, and there will be endless of possibilities for the types of content you can create with these. Alright, so I hope you guys understood how it works, and if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out to me. So yeah, thank you.